Do you struggle to teach reading comprehension? Still don't know how to improve your students' reading skills? Are you looking for some effective strategies to improve your students' reading abilities? Well, you are in the right place. Hello and welcome to my channel. First of all, I'd love to thank you for your support. I really appreciate that. For my new subscribers, welcome to my humble space for teaching and learning English, either as a second or foreign language. I'm sure you won't regret it. So, we all agree that reading is a vital part of education and mainly of our job as ESL teachers. We hear it all the time. Every teacher is a reading teacher. Well, I agree myself. You ask me why? Since it's the most important skill that enables our students to succeed in the learning process. As Algerian English language teachers, for instance, what do? We diagnose their level, evaluate their understanding, and assess their performance throughout reading. That's what makes this interactive process between the reader and the reading materials a challenging one. That's why it's our job, it's our duty at first place to provide our students with the adequate tools and strategies to improve our students' reading fluency. The strategies we follow while teaching reading are what make from our students efficient readers. So as ESL teachers, what do we do most of the time? We divide our lesson into 3 stages: the before reading, the while reading, and the post-reading stage. In this video, I'm going to share with you the key tips and strategies that do form each stage within the reading process. So, here we go. The first step in the before reading stage is the lead-in. We lead our students to the topic of our lesson. All we have to do at this stage is to provide our students with a hint, about the reading comprehension text. This hint can be in the form of a picture, a photo, a graph, a short video, a short text, a map, anything that would enable our students to activate that background knowledge in order to link, between the former knowledge, the previous knowledge they have about the reading text and the new information they are about to receive for the purpose of setting context and generating an interest. So as a teacher, all you have to do is to, for example, stick the photo on the board, and what do you see in this photo? They are going to give you some answers, so elicit information and key vocabulary, of course. What do you do with it? Of course, write it on the sideboard, because on that vocabulary you're going to build your lesson later. The second step in the before reading stage is always about a pre-reading task. As teachers, all we have to do at this stage is to provide our students with the key blocking vocabulary that exists in the reading passage. I insist on key vocabulary, which means that you shouldn't exceed 5 or 6 words maximum in order to help our students to grasp their meaning easily. Now, I'm sure that you're asking yourself, why should I teach the blocking vocabulary in the before reading stage? Well, you have to do it at this level in order to remove any unknown words or phrases that would prevent our students from either understanding the general meaning of the text or doing the upcoming activities. Remember, we provide them with the tools to enable them to read. So all you have to do at this level is to prepare a task which consists of the key blocking vocabulary, 4, 5, 6 maximum key blocking vocabulary, and your students have to match them either with a photo, a synonym, an antonym, or a definition, of course. The third step that the majority of teachers forget about in the before reading stage is the orientation to the text. Up to this level, our students still don't know they are about to read. So it's our job to provide them at least with a key information about the text. This information can be about the source of the text, the name of the author, the type of the text, its number of paragraphs, anything that would make them eager and interested to read the text after that. The fourth and last step in the before reading stage is always about a guessing task. After all the hints they have got, for example, including a picture, definitions of some key vocabulary, and the type of the text, now it's their turn to guess what our reading lesson will be about. So, all you have to do at this stage is to ask your students a question. This question can be done either orally or written on the board, and you have to give them 3 choices to select one from. This question can be either about the general idea of the text or the title of the text also. Remember to neither agree or disagree with any answer. Just put a tick on their guesses and stop there. Now, finally we reach the stage we are all waiting for, the while reading stage. The first step on this stage is skimming. All we have to do as teachers at this stage is to provide our students with the text, of course, either in the form of a printable if you have an adapted version, or ask them to open the book on the appropriate page. Why? Of course, to check their guesses on the previous task. So they have to read the text quickly to have an overall understanding about the general idea of the reading passage. Now, the second step is scanning, and it's mainly considered as the heart of the reading comprehension lesson. Finally, our students have a chance to read the text slowly, carefully, and silently to do the tasks which are based on in-depth understanding. So, make them always read and do. The case for tasks related to reading for specific information, like true or false tasks, or reading for details, the case for tasks about read the text carefully and answer the questions. Last but not least, we reach our post-reading stage, which mainly undertakes a follow-up activity. While engaging a follow-up activity, teachers are encouraged to provide their students with an opportunity to practice the knowledge they have just learned from the reading passage productively, either in writing or speaking activity. This would also enable our students to interact with each other, either in pairs or groups, express their opinions, and of course, react to the content of the reading comprehension lesson. So they are going to try to apply and personalize the knowledge they have just learned in a real-life situation. To conclude, I think these are the most important steps that do form each stage within the reading process to enable our students to succeed in their reading comprehension. I hope you find that useful and would love to apply it while teaching reading. If you have any questions, anything you have learned from this video or you'd love me to talk about in my upcoming videos, please leave me a comment below. Thank you for your attention and see you next time.